Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy to get the crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. This is a surprising matchup, the proverbial David versus Goliath, a ranked versus an unranked team, an opportunity to spring a major upset and build a legacy. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual. Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense.
Down he goes, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. The Rainbow Warriors offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots or the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking downfield. It's Keene. He's got a man down the middle. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set. It's second down. Bokirk Hawai'i has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Sticking with the running game. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Hawai'i offense comes back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Okay, ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion sets up a second down play. Here comes the handoff. Powers through the tackle. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it.
And he scores. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
He's got it for a big gain. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And it's complete downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here, sets up a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Keene. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Hawai'i offense back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught for the completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's caught.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught. Completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. That completion sets up a third down play. The ball is caught. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Keene. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. This will likely be the last play of the half. Trying for a fourth down completion. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. We figured we might get a Mountain West championship that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Tight end makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got his man open downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He hands it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hawai'i offense comes back out on the field now. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. He hands it off from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Hawai'i has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Getting set. Here's second down. And the back gets the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? The short completion of the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The Rainbow Warriors will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Making people miss. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down right back to the running game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Hawai'i. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a three-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw. It's Keene. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. And he drops back in the gun. Contact as he let the ball go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Rainbow Warriors bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To throw, it's Keene. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Defense not pressing this time. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. There's the handoff. A quick juke.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with the conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.